charges
Not
in
for
my
the
bag.
sake of sitting up, guys. As we're in this already early intermission, let me just um let me just talk was and bring you guys into our space, into our world. Um, this is our very first episode, um, entitled "Pree The Facts," because we're gonna, we're gonna talk some facts. We're gonna get into some facts. We're gonna dig into some facts. We're gonna do a deep dive, and a little bit of light-hearted stuff, banter, and yeah, just here adjusting ourselves, just as every one of us is adjusting through life. What?
Is your mic
I should have drank before this. I can't lie.
You didn't drink?
Yeah. No, I didn't. No, it's early, but then again, special occasions,
Do you want to sky some of
Yo.
this?
You don't. That's not a drink.
What do you want? Water?
Yes.
Oh, alcohol.
Yes, man.
Look at the time.
This whole time you thought.
Yo, we're keeping this in. We're keeping this in. Oh my god. All right, man.
You're a grown man. You're supposed to know what I mean by drank. Not drink,
I'm
drank.
not an alcoholic, bruv. Like, what?
For good reason. But
Hey.
we're not going to get into that.
Hey. Listen. Hey, guys. Welcome to our podcast.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Yes.
Pree The Facts. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chris.
I'm Joes.
And I'm Nathan.
We're Pree The Facts.
The facts, here it is.
Yeah. So obviously we're just here. We're just gonna be talking about the facts, and what else are we really gonna talk about? Yes.
Just anything on the mind, really, innit? Like stuff that come up and that.
Yeah.
Kind of like shedding our opinion and stuff, innit? Really and truly. Obviously, don't take our opinion as facts, but this is just kind of how we look at the world a little bit, innit?
How ironic, yeah. Don't take it as facts, even though the name's called Pree The Facts.
Yeah, we'll be touching on facts, don't we?
Yeah, of course.
But it's gonna be
Heavy stuff,
opinion.
light-hearted stuff,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a ride. We've got a plan, but it's gonna be restart at the same time. Just a regular conversation, and yeah.
Yeah, literally. Like, it's just gonna be. It's not gonna be what you expect. So there's a lot you're not gonna expect. So that's what I'm saying. You just gotta keep watching, and we're here, watch and listen, and like I said, so pretty much. I don't know why he's laughing already. Right, let's start with you, bro.
Alright, cool. What do you want to know from me?
What do you think the people want to know about you?
To be honest, there's not much still. Can't lie. I shoot like short films, music videos. I've done a fair few bits with like Adidas, Arsenal, and that. Done stuff with Chris as well, Nathan in the past. Done some short films. Hopefully, we're gonna be doing some more in the future as well. So stay tuned to that.
Hey. You heard that, yeah? Sorry.
But that's me still.
As you know, my name is Nathan. I'm on a similar-ish creative wave in terms of I do photography, videography / cinematography. Been working on a couple short films in the past, working on one right now as well. We're just in the post-production process, so yeah, heavy on the post-production, editing side of things. Just an all-round creative, really. Beyond that, I like to do a lot of visuals, so digital art design, and I like to be I like to be technical at the same time. So day job wise, I'm a software engineer, and getting this hustling, getting this bread in, and
So
enjoying life.
So what's the film about that you're working on? The video?
Oh, it's called. It's coming out sometime next year. It's called Red Pill. Essentially, the film is about. I know it's weird. I've been knowing how to summarize it, but okay. Essentially, basically, it's about love and betrayal. It's about a man slowly revealing his true colors um, once he finds out he's been betrayed by a special someone. Not gonna,
Thing. There we go.
not gonna get
No
any.
spoilers.
Yeah, not gonna get into that per se. I mean, I guess it sounds obvious by the the synopsis, but but it does get interesting. There's definitely details.
When are you planning to shoot?
I mean, it's been shot already. No, it's done.
yeah.
It's done. Like we wrapped it a couple months back, and we're just in the middle of like stitching it all together. Really, there's been a couple hiccups along the way. A couple reshoots that had to be done, but yeah, it's been an interesting journey. I've learned a lot. Um, and shout out to the creators, Charmel and
Shout out
Michael.
Charmel.
Yep. They're the ones that they're the real creators. I sort of jumped into the whole wave of it after they finished writing it up, and I joined just in time for actually shooting it over the past year, I believe But yeah, yeah. What was I gonna say? That's essentially it. You'll find out soon enough. Again, shout outs to the creators, and yeah, it's been a nice ride.
So you guys know to watch out for Red Pill. Watch
Mhm.
out. Yeah. I'll be looking out for that. So yeah. So with myself, I'm a writer. I'm a writer, sometimes editor, occasional actor, or as some people say, actor. I've done a bit of theatre work and I've been in short films as well with these guys. And as the good brother said, hopefully we'll do some more. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me, to be honest. I just came off doing a play in the theatre, so hopefully we'll do some more. Cause I'll tell you what, guys, I remember in the beginning when I first did because before I used to just do films, short films. I always said I'm never doing theatre, right? Because the thought of performing in front of people,
Kind of scary.
hey, I
Yeah,
don't
but
even
so-
like dancing in front of people. You know when you do the flash mobs,
finished,
I
yeah.
hate that. So you think I do it though? Don't get it twisted. I do it, but I don't like. But I remember, yeah, when I was approached to do it, my first answer was no. Then I got forced into doing it, and then I can't lie. Once you get that bug, like you get it, you want to do it again
Yeah.
and again and again. It's like I don't know. It's just like performing in front of people. It's that experience is something different because it's like compared to camera, right? You can mess up a few times
Yeah.
and
Takes a lot.
you can do
Again,
takes,
yeah.
but
You
in
control
front
the
of a
vibe,
live
yeah.
audience, you only have one chance.
Mm.
You have one chance, and then that's it. You
No,
mess.
that reminds me,
I don't
because
really
even
feel
flipping when I was doing a few things down at Arsenal as well, yeah. Man went to perform at some theatre called a Made Theatre, innit? We done like a joint project with a Made Theatre and Arsenal, innit? About like the spreading light about what Arsenal do within the community and
Yeah.
how like they help young people and stuff. And when I was doing that, imagine man was on shoot. I say shoot, but was practicing with a guy who's on Gangs of London. Who do you know the main character?
Yeah. I
So
saw him once
This
as
was
well.
early. Do you get? This is
Yeah.
early in his career when he's doing theatre and stuff.
Right.
But like theatre, I would say for like any actor who's trying to perform in that theatre is the best place to start because
Facts.
you get.
Yeah.
It's all about performing in front of people, isn't it?
Pretty
You
much.
get it?
Yeah.
So when you do it in front of camera, it's so much easier because it's like, oh, bro, like I could practice, I could do this and that.
Yeah.
Like when I was going through the middle theatre, bro, you're standing there, you're practicing, you're thinking, yeah, this is calm. You see when the day is there and you just stand there like, bro, I'm not looking at no one's eyes.
Exactly.
I'm looking at like their t-shirt or something. But
Yeah, because it's
you can
dark
see,
and the lights are on
That's
you. You can barely see
literally
the
it.
faces. Yeah.
Nah, that's
so now the
literally it,
pressure's
yeah.
on. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you can hear someone coughing.
Trust me.
Yeah, like,
Because
That could throw you off because you're already nervous.
You're already nervous, bro.
Unless you've got that steadfast
You get it?
laser focus. But yeah,
No, literally, like that's another thing as well. Because people think, because when I was doing it, people were like, "Oh, could you see me?" I'm like, "No, you can't see." When I tell you, when you're on stage,
Yeah, yeah.
you can't see anything.
Mhm.
Like you could
Lights
just
just there.
the lights are just there on you, so you can't see the audience.
Yeah.
You could probably see a small glimpse. Like I remember, I could see some people smiling just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So I just had to
Your room's
guess.
not dark enough, man.
So
Definitely.
I could see some people, but not actually their face or anything, right? But obviously, whilst you're performing, you're not going to be focusing on, oh, let me see who, if I can see people. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Unless I can hear
see
you,
that.
because I remember when it was Phone Killer 2.
Mm.
Obviously, one person I could hear was Charmel. Again, shout out Charmel. That's the only person I could hear with her laugh and stuff. But yeah, that's like I think in the last one as well. I think I heard Sarah and Lauren. Shout out Sarah and Lauren. I heard them too briefly, but I heard them, but I didn't have confirmation it was them till afterwards it was done. But Charmel, I knew it was her. Yeah. So you can't actually see anyone, but you could hear. But my advice to people that want to do theatre and stuff, don't focus on the audience. Just pretend they're not there. So what we usually do, we use it as if we're still doing rehearsals, to be honest. But
Yeah.
we've only got one. It's like rehearsal, but it's your last rehearsal. So because one thing about theatre, the rehearsals they get pretty intense.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
it's a very good like skill to have
yeah,
as a person. I feel like performers who can perform in front of millions of people like that can deal with a lot of pressure in general. Do you know what I mean? Like understanding like tempo and lines and this and that and yeah, like there's just so much that goes into it. Like when I done the play, bro, I done an interactive play, bro.
Right.
Yeah, so I
Right.
had like
Oh.
we had people following us. Do you
Basically
get
improv.
yeah,
wow,
bro.
yeah,
Do you see what
improv.
I'm saying? Like one thing goes wrong and the whole system can fall
Yeah.
apart. Like, do you get? So
I mean, technically you don't. It depends how you flow with it, because technically it doesn't fall apart because there's not much of a set structure.
yeah,
You
yeah.
get me? Like
It's
your
kind
the
of
structure,
contingency plans,
pretty
innit?
much. Yeah, it's a dynamic structure because you're interacting. I'm guessing you were interact. I'm guessing by interactive you was interacting with the audience.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you're not. It's not really a setup to fail, depending on how you respond to your
You know what?
interactions.
Probably better way of looking at it is probably like you gotta be familiar and easy with the unknown because it's like
Yeah.
you're saying, isn't it? Like every show that because I've done like 3 shows with that, yeah, and like every show was felt different because of the characters that we had in the room and that.
Right.
Do you get? So
Yeah. Of course.
different reactions
Yeah.
will spark like maybe a slightly different conversation before we actually carry on.
Yeah.
Do you get? So but yeah, no, it was definitely interesting. Still, after doing that, really like yeah, man, could do this. Do you get it? Type.
So question. So would you ever like? Because obviously I've done it,
Yeah.
and I've told you guys. I think you guys could do it as well, especially you, Nathan. So I'll say, Joe, if the opportunity came about, would you actually do a play?
I mean, yeah, if the time is right. Like I always say, if anything, if it makes sense, I'll do it. Do you know what I mean? If it sits right with me, I'll do it. Still, yeah, like I've never said I wouldn't be in front of camera again, but I feel like when the project's right, I'll know. Okay, this is the project for me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm in a position right now where like I've got a lot of ideas, but I might not suit well for that idea. But I know other characters and people might be suited better. Do you get? So why would I not put the idea out there just because I can't do it? Do you know?
What about you, Nathan? Would you do it?
Every time I think about that, I think about the last time I did a play, which was back in school, basically. I know that's like different to doing the play as an adult, but a lot of that experience back then is pretty much similar, especially, oh my days, especially when you're doing rehearsals and studying drama to the point of doing an actual performance in an actual theatre. In my case, it was I think it was called Ilford Theatre because it was a theatre in Ilford, but I don't know if it was called Ilford Theatre. But yeah, a theatre in Ilford. A lot of people will know which one I'm talking about. But an actual audience of about what 400 people,
No way.
In New
Wow.
York, yeah, 400 people audience. Proper stage, obviously, proper theater. It was a Shakespeare theater as well.
Really?
Shakespeare play. I think it was Midsummer Night's Dream. I'm not sure if I'm getting the title right, but basically, my takeaway from the rehearsals and the actual final show, yeah, a lot of that, a lot of that experience. Of course, you're gonna resonate with the fact that you're up on that stage. You're aware that there's a crowd of people. You can hear the number of people in the crowd, but you can't see them because obviously the whole place is dark. The lights are on you, so you're blinded. You can just about see the people, but not enough to be distracted. But you're already nervous by the fact that you can feel it. There's eyes watching you, sort of thing. But my mind's like, oh, okay, I'm dedicated to the role. I'm committed to the play. I know the routine of the story, what I'm gonna say, where I come in, where I don't come in, what lines I say, etc., etc., etc. Boy, the day of the actual performance, I remember freezing.
Really?
Yeah. I remember freezing. No, there was. Oh no 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 no! I know the silence on my part was probably just a couple seconds, but that couple seconds
Felt
would.
long, yeah.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
you know what I'm saying? But I plowed through it, got a standing ovation, for the whole crew, obviously. So I know, I pulled through. A couple of the teachers clocked, but yeah, that was one hell of an experience. Um, my other takeaway is, yeah, the performances. I mean, the rehearsals can be long.
Mm-hmm.
Just having to do the same role, recommit to the same characters for the same moments again and again.
Yeah.
Another takeaway is that is I I like movies, stories, drama, theater, all that to the point where, okay, if I'm going to be an actor in this play slash project slash whatever, I can't be meaty with it. I gotta fully commit to being that character. I gotta be that
Yeah.
character, obviously. Like, I gotta transform my mind to that character to the point
Yeah.
where it got to the point where
You are
my
that
accent,
person,
yeah, I
innit?
am that character. My accent changes even outside of rehearsals. I can't even take myself out of the character. Not like you got to lose yourself in it because there's a whole psychology. There's a whole psychological effect that you got to apply, which is basically losing yourself to becoming that character, rather than acting like it. Like acting, and based off of that, and seeing good acting in general, whether it be on TV, plays, whatever. I think acting shouldn't be acting. Acting should look. Acting shouldn't look like you're acting, if that makes sense.
That's what makes a good actor, though. If people
Exactly.
don't think that you're acting.
Yeah.
But to that point, though, because when I was doing my play, so the person who directed it, Isabel, shout out to Isabel, she was she always made sure that once we're done with rehearsals, to leave the character at the hall. Don't bring the character home. That's one thing a lot of actors will tell you. Never bring the character home. Because
Yeah, I was
remember
too
when we
young
were,
to clock that
because
still.
because remember when we were doing the Truth Is films, especially the third one. Obviously, as if people have seen it, I play the villain. I play Michael, and that was very tough because imagine playing the villain and also directing it, right? So you see what I'm going here, where I'm getting at. So it was hard. As you said, I was really
Yeah.
becoming him, but at the same time, sometimes I'll bring him home with me to the point that it took a while for me to snap out of it. So I wouldn't I would say try not to bring the character home with you
It's
because
dangerous.
it can because even Michael B. Jordan, when he played Killmonger in Black Panther,
Oh
he
yeah, I remember
himself
that.
said the same thing. He said that he was even during breaks on set, he was Killmonger. He said he had to go therapy after wrapping up the shooting
Mm.
because that's how much so it's
There's a
it's those
spiritual
things you have
side
to
to it,
be
innit?
careful. Yeah.
Like you say, you're playing a role in it. It's almost like you're taking a personality and putting it, you're categorizing it in your psyche, innit?
Yeah.
You get even like Batman: The Dark Knight. What's my man's name that played Joker?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, same thing, situation, bro.
Mm.
Do you get it? The character was so psychotic, like it actually messed him up mentally. Do you get it? Even Denzel Washington said something similar when he done what's that movie when he's the Fed?
Well, Man on Fire. He's played
I think
Fed
that's
in a good few
No,
films.
but the one where he's like, oh, so
Wait,
you
which
gonna
one?
do
Wait.
this to me?
Oh,
Denzel.
Training Day.
Oh,
Training Day.
Yeah.
Classic.
Bro, Training Day, there's a few movies where he's like, bro, like I've just don't know what's happened. Something's come over me, and it's not even me performing. It's something else.
Boy.
You get it?
Yeah.
So when you look at it with different lenses, it's like, bro, exactly what you do. Is that what you're saying, isn't it? It's like you go home and you're realizing there's this presence or there's something there that's making you think slightly differently than what you would normally do. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think who's that guy that played even Joker on when Will Smith was playing?
Jared Leto.
Yeah, bro, man was sending dead rats to man's yard and that.
Hey.
Do you get it?
What?
Shoot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, bro. Do you get it? Out of the shoot? Like people were getting meals with dead animals and stuff. Like I was playing the role outside of.
Oh, he's actually raw.
God
shit.
damn.
Then again, no, that guy's eccentric anyway. But
Eccentric, but it's like you see where it can kind of go.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
pretty
Like,
much, yeah. Oh,
Nah, that's crazy. Sending that's for me. That's a step too far.
I ain't even
So.
acting on. I'm really shook on set.
Oh my god.
You get it?
Nah, that's
Yeah, let me get my lines done so I can get out of this space.
100%.
Because this guy's even mad.
100%.
But to answer the original question as to whether I would get back into get into playing again, yeah, 100%, yeah.
I could see both of you doing that.
No, definitely,
Honestly.
100%.
Like especially Dathan, because even when we shared screen on screen, I feel like you're a way better actor than you give yourself credit for.
Yeah.
So me, one thing I enjoy sharing scenes with you, but I hate it at the same time because I always feel like
Yeah,
you're a
sure.
way. Yeah, I
Why do you
honestly
feel like
believe that.
He's always competing. Like,
No,
why are you competing?
You gotta compete, but it's not like no, but I don't mean it. I don't mean it. I don't mean it in a competitive way. I just feel like because some actors say this like I'm losing that scene against it. Do you know what I mean?
That's why even like funny enough that saying that because even like that's why even the Rock and that will put stuff in his agreement like I can't lose a fight.
Yeah, but I'm like,
That's
no
what I'm saying.
disrespect,
That's
no
the
disrespect, no
legality.
disrespect, no disrespect to The
It's
Rock,
not
Dwayne Johnson, but he plays the same character in every film.
But this is what
Like
I'm saying.
he has no.
He's taking his first role home.
The thing is, he's playing. No, he's literally playing The Rock, like his WWE character. And no
What's the
disrespect
reason for that?
I don't know because you know what it is.
No. I mean the clause of him not wanting to lose.
You see, it's image, bro. The only time he lost, there's a couple films he's lost twice. He's lost twice. His first film is called. I forgot. It's called Walking Something. Not his first film, but it's one of his early films.
Okay.
Whilst he did lose.
Wait, did he have hair at that time?
Yeah, but it was very low. I can't remember the name. I have to look.
He was young, innit?
I need to.
Wearing a black t-shirt in it.
Yeah, he's got he becomes like the local sheriff. What's the name? I need to look up the name of that film. But he lost, and then he also lost in Fast and Furious 5 against Vin Diesel. But that was a very close fight, so it wasn't like So he kind of lost that fight. But what is the name of that film?
Like what you're saying, it kind of goes back to what you're saying about bringing character home. Because now he's going to other, let's say, so-called universes and expecting that universe to take his perception of how he sees himself on camera,
right,
to sway the narrative of the
story.
story.
Right, yeah.
So,
Walking Tall. That was the name of the film. Walking Tall. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like it really gets to the point where people just lose themselves a little bit. Like you gotta have a control role. Like you gotta lose yourself to really bring the character out. But then it's like you gotta be able to know to switch off and off. That's the biggest issue. It's like knowing how to switch on and off.
Gotta be like mentally strong to do that. I mean, you got a standard degree of stability mentally for you to switch on and off. So, but I suppose it's easier said than done given the industry of show business and all.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. All right, guys. Thanks for coming to episode 1. We'll see you in a bit.